Hello and welcome to my channel. Adriana here, and I'm going to talk about the Golden Globes today because girl, first we have for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, we have Hamilton. Yes, look at her going for her second Grammy win. We also have The Prom, and so I watched both of these obviously in 2020, and yeah, like good for them for being nominated. But then we go down to Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, and not a single woman was nominated from The Prom. What? Are you kidding me? But then we go down a little bit to Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. We have James Corden, The Prom, and we have Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hamilton. Now, you're telling me not a single other person in either of those productions was good enough to get a nomination for Best Performance? What? You're gonna tell me that Lin-Manuel Miranda doing this in Hamilton, that's better than Leslie Odom Jr. doing this? Yeah. There's a reason Leslie Odom Jr. won Best Actor in a Musical. There's a reason. Even Daveed Diggs in Hamilton, or Jonathan freaking Groff, Anthony Ramos, I'm gonna butcher his name. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher his name, but the guy who plays Hercules Mulligan and James Madison. You're telling me none of these performances are better than Lin-Manuel Miranda's? And don't get me wrong, I am a huge Lin-Manuel Miranda fan. I adore him with everything in my heart. Even he does have faults. I know he is canceled all the time, and he does have his faults, but so does every single person in this world. No single person is perfect or should be worshipped as they're the greatest person ever. He is not the greatest person ever. I adore Lin-Manuel Miranda, and wasn't that great. I think he's a good actor. I think when people cast Lin-Manuel Miranda, it's for Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't think it's to act as somebody else necessarily. Even in his Dark Materials, I read the first book, so like, yeah, he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest actor, and I think when he is in shows, when he is doing things, it's for his name, which is fine, which is totally fine. But that doesn't make him the best actor, and that doesn't, like, nominated for Best Actor, what? Over Leslie Odom Jr.? Over Daveed freaking Diggs in all of his roles in that show? I don't know. It just got me thinking. And then we go back over to The Prom and James Corden. First of all, you know, I'm not a member of the LGBTQ plus community, but I do not think James Corden should have been nominated for playing a gay character for 2 hours. Because I'm pretty sure in the original Broadway cast, they had somebody who was gay in that role. And like, they could have there's a lot of controversy over the Prom cast in general. I love Ariana DeBose, and she's an incredible performer. I'm pretty sure I saw her perform live at BroadwayCon in 2017, but I could be lying. I could be like making up this random memory in my head, which happens. But Ariana DeBose, she is an incredible performer and she didn't get nominated. And the girl who plays Emma, she's incredible. Meryl Streep didn't get a nomination. Nicole Kidman. So like Andrew Reynolds for his performance of Love Thy Neighbor, that hands down should have been a nomination, but no. James Corden. Even Keegan-Michael Key was a better. Kerry Washington? Oh my gosh. All of these incredible actors and actresses. James Corden. James Corden. Come on, Golden Globes. You gonna do better than James Corden? One Night in Miami. It didn't get nominated for Best Picture. And I'm very surprised because artistically, that movie was beautiful. And just the whole concept of bringing these 4 big pivotal men into, like, putting them in a room together, like, wow. 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 Well, fortunately, Leslie Odom Jr. did get a nomination for that, which he so deserves. Like, that performance was heartbreaking. It was like, I feel like watching Leslie Odom Jr. perform at all whatsoever in any capacity is just like an acting class, because you're like, oh, tell me more, Leslie. Explain to me, Leslie. Yeah, he's an incredible performer. That's why I'm like, Lin-Manuel Miranda, why? But yeah. James Corden was not the best performance in The Prom, and Lin-Manuel Miranda was not the best performance in Hamilton. And there were a lot of performers snubbed of a nomination. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant. Go watch One Night in Miami. Go support Ariana DeBose in anything she does. Support Leslie Odom Jr. in anything he does. Support Daveed Diggs. He was actually in a movie with Jasmine Cephas Jones. She was, oh my gosh, the women in Hamilton. The women in Hamilton did not get on. Philippa Sue? Are you kidding me? Renee Elise Goldsberry? Jasmine Cephas Jones? Incredible freaking performances. Incredible. Even Ariana DeBose as the Bullet. She was incredible. As the Bullet, she was better than Lin-Manuel Miranda. But you know, here we are. Thanks for watching. Bye.